WrestlePro fans, I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert. May the 4th be with you was a great show from St. Patrick's in Brooklyn, New York, and it was my first WrestlePro there show. Yeah, my first WrestlePro event since Brace for Impact back in February. We had a pre-show match to start the show as Nolan Kennedy, Jay Cruz, and I apologize for not getting their partner's name. They won a 6-man tag team match over the Lost Boys and Big Money Juan Vargas. The main show, we kick off with 6-man tag team action as the Beach Bums, Flamingo, Crawford, and Brody defeated the Shook Crew, Bobby Orlando, Bryce Donovan, and the tweener Max Caster. Next, in a 5-way matchup, Nikos Ricos defeated yours truly Alex Reynolds, Anthony Bowens, Buster Jackson, and Delroy. Originally, this was going to be a 6-way matchup that was going to include Smart Mark Sterling. Next, in a singles matchup, Hot Dog Starks scored a shocking upset victory over Kevin Matthews. After the match ended, Kevin did a number on Starks and left him laying in the ring. In another 6-man tag team match, Job Security defeated the Breakfast Club, Francis Kipling Stevens and CPA, and their partner Habib. In women's action, Rebel defeated Santana Garrett. I don't know if those two ladies are still with TNA or not. Next up, the Big Deal, Craig Steele defeated Colt Boom Boom Cabana. In a 3-way matchup, LAX, Santana, and Ortiz defeated the Heavenly Bodies, Desirable Dustin and Gigolo Justin, and Team Espana, Jose and Jose B, to retain the WrestlePro Tag Team Championship. At that point, the show went to intermission. The show resumed. We had a 4-way matchup, which saw the Bad Apple, Matt McIntosh, defeat Bobby Wayward, Teddy Hart, and Talon. Teddy, for some reason, came out to the Reality Check theme, unless Reality Check doesn't use that theme anymore. Next up, we saw Chris Payne challenge Chris Avery Kuling for the Gold Championship. This match was a no contest when Payne appeared to have Kuling down for a 3 count. Kevin Matthews hits the ring, attacks Payne, and then he does a number on Kuling, and Matthews takes the microphone, apologizing to Chris Payne. He says that I'm going to be the one that beats Kuling for the gold belt on June 8th in Rahway. Next up, Falaba defeated Sean Donovan. And then the main event of the evening, Bear Bronson challenged Dan Moff for the Silver Championship. This was a return match from WrestlePro's March show in Brooklyn. Initially, Bronson got disqualified for using a chair on Dan Moff. Moff takes the microphone. He tells Bronson, look, I'm not going to the hospital. I'm not going to the graveyard. If you got any balls, let's finish this right now. The match was restarted, and Moff, it was under a no DQ rule with no disqualification, and Moff ended up defeating Bear Bronson with the Burning Hammer to retain the Silver Championship. Well, personal notes time. It was great seeing Melissa, Rhea, Mike McNicholas, Nicholas Infante, William Fiora, William with the blonde hair who's not on Facebook, unless he's on Facebook now. Who else do I remember seeing? Dalvin. Karen and her sister Melanie, who I noticed outside during intermission. There was this one guy in the crowd wearing a Job Security t-shirt. He was trying to dance to Hot Dog Starks' music. And the funny thing was, throughout the night, let's just say the dude was basically having a cream fest throughout the show. And, at the risk of sounding rude, before the event started, ring announcer Dave Sturgio asks Mike McNicholas, what's the name of this place? I mean, granted, WrestlePro had not done a show there in 2 months, unless Sturgio didn't ring announce back in March. I noticed WrestlePro owner Pat Buck, he commentated the show with Sturgio. And it was great to see WrestlePro action again. And WrestlePro returns to St. Patrick's in Brooklyn on Friday night, October 12th. Hopefully a great night of wrestling will be awaiting the Brooklyn faithful, Brooklyn chapter of WrestlePro fans. Definitely enjoyed myself, and can't wait to go to WrestlePro again in the future. Well, actually, I'm sorry. WrestlePro returns to Rahway on Friday night, June 8th, and already announced for that show, I believe, is Ultimo Dragon goes one-on-one with Bad Boy Joey Janela. It appears Chris Avery Kuling will face Kevin Matthews for the Gold Championship. Don't know what else they have in store, but I know also appearing that night, I believe, is Demolition. I forgot who else is appearing for WrestlePro on Friday, June 8th. But I definitely can't wait to go back to WrestlePro whenever I get the opportunity.